Thomas, how are you?
Jonathan, I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Fantastic. I'd like to talk about since we're in the summertime mode. July 4th weekend is has come here, so people are in summer mode, vacation mode. So, what type of mode should your business be in? And depends what type of business you have, of course. If you have a seasonal summer business, you're in high gear. But if you don't have a seasonal summer business, what type of gear should your business be in? So I'm going to toss it at you, and you can even talk about your own business and your clients.
I mean, I right now, this time we started seeing businesses slow up a little bit in the sense where they're going away with their family, they're going away with their friends. If there ever was a time that they're going to hang out and relax for a few days, it's coming up soon. It's kind of like that December break where people during the holidays they take a few days here and there off. This is kind of that break that we see in the summertime. It's
Okay.
not for everyone because we do have a lot of seasonal type of businesses on, people on the water, people, landscapers and, mosquito guys and people like that. But for the most part, we do hear a lot of people saying, even like sales, they'll say, hey, these people are already telling us that, talk to me after July 4th. I'm going away next week or whatever it may be. So you really need to, from a sales point of view, plan for that rebuttal, like how they're going to tell you that. What are you going to say next? We always like to get them on the schedule. So if we have people meeting them today, tomorrow, next day, and they say they're going away for July 4th week, we try and say, okay, let's talk, the 8th, the 9th, whatever it may be, the week after. But if you're a regular business and you're slowing down, this is a good time to start reviewing what you did for the first, 6 months of the year. How are you doing? How are you projecting
That's
to
a
finish
very
the
good
year off?
point, Jonathan. Very good point.
Because we talk to businesses and they just say they're either so busy they can't talk to us or they're just dead in the water. They don't know what to do next. But
Mhm.
it's when you have these slow periods that you should really start working on the business, right? What did you do? How did you do? Were you short a couple percent? Did you do better than you thought?
Mhm.
And how do you want to end the year? If you don't do it now, it's going to be too late.
Yeah, you know what? You do have to. You got to take inventory. You got to do personal inventory and inventory of sales, your customer service, your different departments. See if there's anybody dragging their feet, not keeping up. Even with your managers, maybe it's time to make a change. Especially you just went through the first two quarters of the year, and if things aren't going in the direction you want, maybe you got to change things up, whatever it may be. Might have to be your standard operating procedures. Who knows? But you're going to have to do that. Maybe you have to come out with new commission scales for your salespeople. But you are going to have to do an evaluation, take inventory. You definitely have to do that. Most businesses are in a down mode during the next 8 weeks. It'll be that way until usually the Monday after Labor Day. And then things start to, you start to gear up, okay, because businesses are looking at the third and fourth quarter, especially considering how our economy is right now. And we still see it going a little bit more, downhill. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, it'll be a turnaround. But I think we're going to have to wait till after the election. But as I said before, not to be a Debbie Downer, I expect 2025 to be a rough year financially. All right. So I rather plan for the worst and hope for the best. At least if the worst happens, I planned for it. I'm ready for it. So I'm not going to be shocked to shit over it. All right. So that's the way you guys better start viewing the summer. So you know what? Hopefully giving you some creative knowledge to feed off of. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell people about our tribe. Take care. Have a good one.
Thank you, everyone.